Hi there. My name is Sheryl, and I work in the Wellbeing Learning Center here at CMHA Manitoba, Winnipeg. Thanks for joining us today. I want to share a few ideas that can really help your mental wellness and your overall well-being on a daily basis. So I've got 8 of them, and starting at number 1, we really recommend that you turn off your technology for a little bit every single day. So if you found yourself spending a lot of time maybe working on your computer, or maybe you've been glued to the cell phone, or perhaps you've been watching a lot of news on TV as well, we really recommend that you take some time every day and just unplug and enjoy your own company. Maybe focus on a hobby that you enjoy, go for a walk, make a meal that you love, or if you're a creative person, maybe do some journaling, or create something crafty and beautiful. Just try and take some time every single day to unplug and just enjoy your own company, and you're going to notice that it's just going to help you reduce some of those worried thoughts. It's going to do a lot for your anxiety, and it's going to boost your mood a little bit. Our second suggestion is to try and make time every day to go outdoors. So what we know about going outdoors is that spending some time getting some fresh air in the sunshine, getting some vitamin D can be really helpful for your physical health as well as your mental health. It's also a really great opportunity for you to get a bit of a new perspective, just spend some time enjoying the weather and feeling yourself kind of calm down physically and calm down mentally, and just enjoying your day. So a really great tip for your mental health is to go outdoors and just enjoy some nature and let it nurture you. Third, I want to mention exercise. So we know a lot of research has started to tell us that exercise is really helpful for our mental health. And what we know about exercise is that it gets all those good chemicals moving around and our endorphins moving around in our body. And we get sort of a natural antidepressant from exercise. So, you know, if you like to walk briskly, that's fabulous. If you like biking or maybe jogging, or even doing some exercise in your own home, if you have some exercise equipment, or maybe just doing some jumping jacks in the living room, can be really helpful for your mental health as well as your physical health. And we really recommend that you try and get at least 10 or 15 minutes of exercise every single day to both help your physical health and your mental health. We want to talk a little bit about practicing mindfulness. So mindfulness is that experience where we take a few minutes every day. We just try and get really centered and grounded in the moment, and we try and relax both our body and our mind, and try and just clear our brain of maybe some of those nagging thoughts, those worried thoughts, or those repetitive thoughts that are kind of taken away from your focus every day. So mindfulness is when we try and sweep our brain of thinking about the past and thinking about the future, and just try and enjoy the moment. And a great way to de-stress and forget about some of the world around you. So if you try and stay in the present moment, but you find yourself being pulled maybe a little bit into the back of the past or into the forward of the future, just try and gently and kindly swift your mind back over to the present moment and enjoy a little bit of a mindfulness break every day. Something that can be really good for our well-being and our mental health is if we just accept the fact that there are some things in life that we can't control. So we all love to have a sense of control over our environment and over our life, but there are sometimes things that we can't control, and if we can do some acceptance around that and some acknowledgement around that, what we can find is that it's really helpful for our mental health and gives us a sense of peace. Something that we definitely can't control is other people's behavior and other people's choices, and what other people might think or feel about us or about anything in the world. And so what we find is that life can be a little bit more enjoyable if what we can do is recognize that there's some things we can control and some things we can't control, and just focus on our own emotions and actions. Something that we recommend as well is talking to others. So talking out your problems, Maybe if you're struggling to make a decision, bouncing some ideas off of a person that you trust can be really helpful. Also, just sharing some of the circumstances and some of the emotions you're going through can be really great for your mental health, can bring a lot of calm and peace for you. And if you feel like maybe you're not ready to confide in somebody, or maybe you're struggling to find somebody that you trust that you can talk to, try writing some things down. Journaling is also a really great way to kind of get those emotions out, sort of talk things out. When you're journaling, it's talking to yourself. But we also really recommend that you find a group of folks, one or two people in your life that you can trust and you can confide in, and you can share with them, and you can provide the same support that they provide you. Our number 7 in terms of helpful things that we can do for our mental health is sleep. And sleep has so many benefits, both for our physical health and our mental health and our well-being, that it's really important to think about developing a sleep routine and trying to make sure that you get all the hours of sleep that you need on a regular basis. And if you get busy and you lose some sleep maybe, or you fall behind on your sleep, think about a sleep debt and just catching up, maybe on the weekend, giving yourself permission to sleep in, get a little bit of extra sleep. Or even if you're feeling just really fatigued and drained, it's important to give yourself the opportunity to rest and maybe take a nap in the middle of the day, just so that you can kind of rejuvenate and power back up. So think about your sleep, think about setting a routine, and just recognize that sleep is a really important part of our well-being. And finally, I just want to mention practicing gratitude. And so when we reflect regularly on the good things that we have in our life, the good people that support us and that share our experiences, what we know is that act of gratitude, that act of acknowledgement can help boost our mood. It can do a lot for our self-esteem, and it can do a lot for just building our confidence in life and our sense of resilience. So when we practice gratitude and we reflect daily on the things that we're grateful for and the things that we appreciate in our life, what we know is we feel a sense of increased satisfaction and joy in our day. So there you go. There's 8 suggestions that can be really helpful for your mental wellness and your mental health. We recommend that you try and incorporate all 8 of those into your daily practice of well-being. And thanks so much for joining us today. So wishing you luck on your journey of well-being, and have a great day.